ciencia.
Ame la ciencia.
What's up? Taters, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, we are on a Sunday. I am looking forward to tomorrow, though. So we're not going to have a very long stream today because I'm going to be getting up in the morning to prepare for the inauguration stream. Now, I still haven't decided if I'm going to start at 9 or 9:30. I don't know. Does other people have their stream ready? Okay, hold on a second. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on a second. That's some guys, that thing said, do you want to update to the most recent latest OBS? I said, hell no. Popo girl, hello. Hold on a second. Let's go to guys. Okay, I thought people were celebrating TikTok being taken over. How come TikTok's still down? Hold on a second. Presidential. Here we go. Okay, is anybody set? Does anybody have anything? Does anybody have anything planned? Does anybody have, should I just go Wait, hold on a second. What's the filter saying? Relevance, live, purchased, channel, video. Today. Watch live. Holds rally and he's holding a rally right now? Oh, okay. I'm trying to see who else is going to do it and at what time they're scheduling it. Who is a hardcore conservative streamer that would schedule this? Let me see if anybody give me some clues in the chat. Oh, you know what? Sticks. Well, he's not a conservative, but let me see if Sticks got anything scheduled.
All right.
No, he don't have anything scheduled. Who else? Dude, I've been so disconnected from these daggone people. Anybody can think of any other conservative that would do live streams? Kick title still show. Oh god damn, I thought I changed that. Hold on. Is TikTok unbanned in your country? No. What you mean in my country? Where you at, Tyler? Hold on a second. Oh shoot. What is the title to this one? Here we go. I don't even think I updated. Yeah, I did update Kick. Okay, hold on a second. Benny Johnson, how dare you curse me out? That fruit ball will not be honored here. We can go to Charlie Kirk though, Master Charlie. All right. We can go to Master Charlie. Let's see. Charlie Kirk. Oh, he doesn't do live streams on YouTube. Never in my political career have I ever sat here and was like, who do I check on that does political live streams? Hold on, let me see the black conservative. The black conservative perspective. Yeah, he doesn't do live streams anymore. Well, except when it's about the presidency election. I mean, everybody had to get in on that money. that was some delicious money. Sticks is going to be on the quarterings. Oh, that's the reason why he's not scheduling it on his show. Dude, well, I guess I had to go to Jeremy, even though he's not conservative. With his old idiot Oh,
Alex Jones.
He look like he hasn't scheduled it. Unless they, what are they gonna do it on? What are they talking about doing it on? They're talking about doing it on Rumble. Is that the reason why nobody? Is that the reason? Yeah, I don't like him either. Uh-oh, I know who's gonna be. Hold on. I know this Negro definitely gonna be streaming it, but I don't know if he's gonna have it recorded already. Yeah, he doesn't have it he doesn't have it scheduled yet, that's all. Well, gee, golly willikers, I don't know. I don't know what time to start. Now that's a problem. Wow.
Alex.
Huh. Hold on. Do I have to? Do you think anybody on the left is doing it? Nah, those losers wouldn't do anything. But just in case.
Every day, the Young Turks delivers.
They live now. Okay, that's I refuse to look at all these idiots. Let's go on Twitter. Live. Oh, am I gonna see Melania? Oh my God, am I gonna look at Melania? Dude, it's cold as a witch's butt up there. Oh, you know what I should do? Okay. Duh. This reminds me of what I should have been doing. I should go to the news, or I should go to the news, hold on. Fox News. I should go to the news outlets. Okay. All right. Okay. Damn, I should have went to them first. So they're starting at 9:30. Do I really want to do this at 9:30? Oh my God, do I really want to get up at 9? Oh. I think I'm going to get up. I'm going to do it at 10. I don't know if I'm going to do this at 9:30, y'all. I don't know. I don't know about that. Who else? Newsmax.
Analysis said the expansion.
Oh, Newsmax said, the hell with you, Fox. We gonna schedule at 7 o'clock in the morning. Newsman said, I raise your one. I'm going to be up at 7 o'clock in the morning. All right, let's look at CBS and then we'll all decide from there. I mean, Newsmax kind of made me feel bad because they like, we'll be up at 7 o'clock in the morning, starters. CBS News. Okay, CBS is going to be doing it. Jeez, look at all these times. 7 a.m., 9 a.m., and 9:30. Okay, I think I'm going to do it at 9:30 then. I think I'm going to do it at 9:30. I'll do it at 9:30. Daggone it. All right. Okay. I mean, I'm going to have to get up really early because I'm in front of the camera. I'm in front of the camera and everything. So it's like, I got to make sure everything looks great. Okay, let's, how y'all doing, chat? What's up, Jay? Houston might get 2 to 4 inches of snow on Monday. Ray keeps sending me a message saying, because he did it the last time we got snow, right? Right before we got snow. And I pish-poshed his message. And I said, oh, ain't gonna snow down here. And it did. Then he go and sit up here and send me another message. Tree, get ready because it's another storm heading your way. And I'm like, oh God, again? And I looked on the thing and it's supposed to be a little bit of flurries or something tomorrow. And I said, okay. I went to the grocery store to stock up on some small stuff that we're missing in our house. And because everything else we're basically going to be stocked up. But that's that one area where, you know, we need some eggs and stuff like that. So I went and got it. I had a cheat meal today, chat. I sure did. I had a cheat meal. Yay, yay. So, hold on. Let me put here on Twitch too. Okay. So, Tyler, did you tell me? I asked you where you were from, and I don't think I looked at the answer. So I'm looking at the chats now. Where are you from? Tell me I'm your state. You talking as if you're not American, which means you're in Canada. We're gonna take y'all over. Oh, you in Jamaica. Come back to Jamaica. What's old is what's new. We'd love to have you join us. I don't know the rest of the words. Come back to Jamaica. I forgot the words after that too. Did you see, I know this is such a typical thing to do, but Tyler, did you see Lenny Kravitz down there? It's -4 by me. Where you at, Michael? All right, let's get down to this business here. So I'm really upset because They said that Trump saved TikTok, but TikTok is still offline. See, this is what TikTok looked like. I'm like, it says, we're having trouble finding that site. We can't connect to the server at www.tiktok.com. Try again? Well, let's try again. Let's refresh. Nope. Give me the same message. So we're going to have to depend upon this guy. And let me see if anybody else got a Chad2Dad. This is a sorry ass white man, I swear. That's why his white women don't want him. That's why his white women don't want him. So let's see. This is this week. Let me see. Chad2Dad makes separation from wife public. People worry about her safety. Yeah, because these are the, listen, when you're looking at demographics that like to kill their wives and kids before killing themselves, this is him. He fits that demographic. Oh, look, there go me. She flipped on him, passport bro, Filipino woman. She ain't flipped on him. She realized she was there going dating down. His man is about 60 years old making kids. "59-year-old passport bro lied about why his 28-year-old Filipino filed for divorce and gets roasted." Okay, let's look at this.
Welcome back, tribe. I have an update here on the 30-year age gap mega simp American dude. Chad2Dad is his name. Pathetic. Chad2Dad. Simp to simp, pretty much. But turns out there's more to this story than we thought, because in the beginning, he made it out to seem like he brought his woman over from the Philippines and she got Americanized, divorced him, took everything. There's a lot of people trying to defend that narrative, partially including me, but mostly just putting the onus on him of doing better, of vetting women, and simps get taken advantage of for their passports, money, and all that stuff.
Where's your woman at? Why is always these single men, no wife, no family, gonna give other men advice on how to vet women? These women know that it's their opportunity to get out of the poverty area that they're living in. And you cannot get, once you understand, if you cannot get a woman in your own country, you are a low tier man. You're in Wisconsin? Oh, Lord, Michael. My condolences. If you are not successful of getting a woman in your own country, you have to go to a country where there's poverty and get a woman that's destitute. Therefore, she could be your slave. See, these men want to get a woman that will be subservient to them, be their housemaid, their slaves, their hoe, their everything. And all they got to do is say, I got money, I got money, I got money. Now, the reason why these women don't know no better is because they're not hip to these type of men until they're like accustomed to them, like in Colombia and Brazil. Those countries are used to these guys. Thailand is used to them too. But there's other places. I would think that the Philippines would have been used to these kind of losers. So then they bring them over here because America's great. And they get mad when the girl get Americanized. And what these men do is just baby trap these women. That's all that is. But men are known to baby trap women, and you're stupid to fall for it. Ladies, that's the one way to get your life messed up or to put you on hard mode. Not saying you are not able to succeed in life, when he baby trap you. But my thing is that y'all just wanted to go life on hard mode. It does take a village to raise a child. I told you all. Like, I truly believe that my bestie had went into postpartum depression because she was doing it all by herself. She's like, holy smokes, this stuff is hard. And she just shut down. And while she shut down, of course, everybody else is going to come in because her husband asked me to come in there and things like that. And her sister. And so that's what happens. But like, when you don't even have some family members or some friends to come step in, dude, that you're just not only is that hard mode, but dude, that's just taking a stress on your body, your mind, just years off your life. So those of you who have female friends, you need to show them, like, dude, whatever you do, don't sit up here and let no man get you pregnant. And I told you, you won't have nothing to worry about that if you make them strap it up. Now, if you're in a monogamous relationship where you know he ain't gonna be straying away, then you're gonna have to do something. Tell him to pull out, get on some natural birth control or just regular birth control, something. Telling you, it ain't worth it, baby. It ain't worth it. But having a baby at a young age, when I was growing up, that was just never an option. I was like, no way I'm going to sit up here and be trapped down. I love my freedom too much. And then these women resent their children, or they try to live vicariously through their children because they had them too soon and without accomplishing whatever it is that they wanted to accomplish. They hate women's liberation. That's why they think they can control women in countries where female oppression, obedience is normalized in the culture. That is so true. It's really hard for me to even sympathize with those women, because it's like you're just going to have to go the hard way because you're like 100 years behind us. Like, I mean, when they get into that position and they don't know no better, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to child support, they turn it around and say it's women trap them. You know what? That child support ain't worth nothing. I mean, ask the women who get child support how much they getting. I'm like, y'all crying over that little bit? $400 a month for 2 kids? Child, please. They just nope. I'm all for it. After I saw how much women listen, forget what they tell you. Go look at the actual payout to these women. Don't look at the big women. Like, when I say big women, I'm talking about, don't look at the cash cows, like women who have been living a very luxurious lifestyle and they're married to multi-millionaire husbands. Don't look at their money. Don't look at the money, because that money absolutely is going to be high. That child support is going to be high. Okay, because the judge is going to give her enough money for her to continue living that lifestyle in addition to the children or the child. But when you just living paycheck to paycheck, or you just got a regular old dusty job, you ain't getting no big money for no daggone child support. And that's if he got a job himself. You see what I'm saying? What I would love more than anything in the world is for women to start heavily gatekeeping their coochie better. I'm getting so tired of sexually frustrated and sexually jaded ass women, especially in the Twitter space. I'm so tired of that. It's like I'm living on. I swear to God, it's like I'm the only one on that Twitter space who loves ding-a-ling. I seen the only one on Twitter who loves sex. Like I must live. Well, me and Jasmine. I need to have her on. Oh yeah, we got Candace coming up on Wednesday. I gotta have Jasmine come on too, dude. It's like, oh my God. Talking to her is like a breath of fresh air. She and I the only one that like sex. We like sex with our man. Everybody else is like, yeah, you ain't got to get these men off of you. Don't put this ding-a-ling in your mouth. Well, don't put it in your mouth if you don't want to do it. I don't understand. Hold on, we gotta talk about this too. Let me take some water. Once again, I understand I'm coming from a dominant point of view. I'm coming from a masculine, alpha, it's about me, selfish point of view. But anytime you as a woman feel the need to put somebody ding ding in your mouth and you ain't had no orgasm, I can't even finish saying it. I can't even finish saying it all the way like girl, wait. You understand that it's about your climax, right? Because it takes a long time for you to get climax, right? Okay, it don't take much for them. It's really, 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 really easy. So, and also, here's another thing, ladies. If you don't want to do it, you ain't got to do it. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know if you don't want to, you can say no? That's why I ignore the mental women's shaving off hair and being abstinent because of Trump. What women being abstinent because of Trump? Good, we don't need any more broken homes. I don't know nothing about them type of women. That must be on the left. I've been ignoring them heifers, ladies. Not getting the big old crazy work. It's huge crazy work, telling you. I just can't. It's like I'm in another world. Like, I understand there's some women who just don't know their bodies that well. And I understand there's some women that feel like they can't keep a man if they don't do what he wants. And you're just basically a pick me and you're not the prize. But like if you're in the prize position, you don't do what the hell you don't want to do, and it's all about you. But that's what I just don't understand. Anyway, what I'm saying is like it's so hard for me to relate to this Filipina girl, even if she's in another culture. I wonder, and if I really was to look, I bet you there's at least one, I'm sure there's way more, there's at least one Filipino girl that's in the Philippines or was in the Philippines, got one of these men that came over there and she switched it up on them and got that money. She got paid. She got that green card. I bet you she leveled up and got that bag because she knew how to work these crazy men who can't get successful women. They can't be successful with the women in their own country. So you get these type of men, these old ass men that get these very young, gullible, naive, very insecure women and just, play game on them. Do all this stuff on them. Yes, I have relatives that have done this, but their older women, younger ones have problems. Why? What you mean the younger ones have problems? I don't understand. That's too vague. Because when I was talking about it, I bet you there's a Filipino woman who did this. I was strictly thinking about somebody in their 20s. 98% of these cases end with divorce. Is that true, that shizzle? Those crazy lefty women vow to keep themselves unattractive. I don't care about those women. Listen, I don't care. These women talking about something, they're going to unalive themselves. I'm not the one to talk them out of it either. Let them do what they want to do. A lot of people are just, they want to do a do-over. So, okay. Hit Alt, what is it? Alt, Control, Delete, and try again. Young ones have kids and are too weak. The older one, we're not talking about the same people then, Alu. Because the women I'm talking about ain't got no kids. The one I'm talking about ain't even off the Virgin Island. Let me be very specific since that went over some of y'all heads, okay? Oh, Control, Alt, Delete. Thank you, Nina. Let me be very specific what I'm talking about. I know in the Philippines, there is at least one woman who knows she's the prize. She is a woman, whether she has a body count or not, it doesn't even matter. She has got one of these suckers, these passport bros, and basically got spoiled, got the bag, maybe married, maybe not, who knows, bought over here, got a green card, maybe had a child, maybe not, doesn't matter. But she got that bag. She's the one calling all the shots. She's the one who knows that she is in control. She's the one who knows that even if it doesn't work out, she can still stay in the United States and he has to pay that child support, baby. Sprinkle, okay? That's what I'm talking about. The world is filled with mostly submissive, passive, naive, gullible women. I said one. There has to be one because she is the exception, not the rule. And all I keep seeing is weak women, weak women, weak women, weak women. And I would love for strong women to start helping the weaker women get up, dust themselves off, and understand who they are, understand their power, go about their business and make things happen. But it goes all back to religion. It goes all back to telling women that they are lesser than. You the Jane come latelys. You are the inferior one. And that it's all in that conditioning that women have actually accepted. And don't get me wrong. I accepted that when I was a little girl and in my young adult life. And then I found out the truth. And as years go on, I am getting better and better and knowing like, okay, honey, I know who's really in control. Well, I kind of knew who was in control anyway, right? But to act it, to really put it out into fruition, to really put it into practice, to really implement that knowledge, that's what I'm talking about. You're going to have lots and lots and lots and lots of this Jenny Ann girl here from the Philippines. You're going to have lots of them. But I in my heart of hearts, I know there's at least one girl who knows how to work these clowns. Because that's all it is just basically running game. Who's going to run the best game? You see what I'm saying? I see what you're saying. I meant the younger ones try to be alpha, but don't have the nature and fail. Yeah. Well, a sheep can't try to be a wolf. A sheep can be a wolf all they want to, but it's not possible. It's not in your nature. Weak women have to see how other women weak women hate to see other women win though. It's why there are so many pick-me mothers training their daughters to be shit, and unfortunately the cycle continues. Then now this is going to sound so cruel, but I stand 10 toes down on what I'm saying. This is why I'm teaching my godsons how to deal with those weak women. Boom, headshot. If you have sons, you raise your sons to get those weak ass women, to use them, to have fun with them. That is their purpose. Then if you got daughters, you teach her, you raise her how to handle business and take these men and make them bow down to kiss her feet, make them basically spend their money, make them spend their entire lifetime pleasing her and only her. That's how I look at it. A lot of these women are supposed to be used. Absolutely. I'm not no feminist. I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, we got to have it. No. I'm supposed to step on you. I'm supposed to use you. My sons, my godsons are supposed to basically get what they can get from you. I'm going to teach them the game. Okay? And my one goddaughter, she gonna be bad as hell, honey. She gonna be unstoppable, baby. Ain't nobody gonna be able to touch her. So I understand. We are in the awakening, and there are going to be more women that are going to wake up. But the pick-me's need to be used. That is their purpose. They need to be walked on. They need to be plugged in and short circuit. That's what their purpose is. And I'm all for that. That's the reason why you won't see me feeling sorry for a lot of these women. I look and go, what a shame. Couldn't be me. That's all I'm always say. Couldn't be me. Never gonna be me. You just have to decide which one you're gonna be. Are you gonna be the lioness or you gonna be the sheep? I'm sorry, I love being on the mountain. I love it. It's nice up here. Yeah, my dad used to tell my brother to run from crazy women and told me and my sister to be crazy if someone tries you. Men are never run away from crazy women. That's where they get the best sex. Men love crazy women. Those the one that put their ding ding in their mouth real quick. Ain't gotta do nothing to do it. To be like, men will never leave crazy women alone. They're the most exciting and the most wild in bed. So, facts. Some women are meant to lose, and there's nothing I can do. Right. So, and this is something I finally broke my chat out of doing. Because once upon a time, about 2 years ago, we'll have some crazy woman come up in here and say, oh, Tree, how do I get my baby daddy to come back home and stay with me instead of his other baby mama? I'm like, have you in my chat asking me something that's crazy? What? And then what made it bad is that, bless their hearts, I broke them out of that though. The women in my damn chat would start giving them sincere advice. Girl, you don't need him. You could do better. He ain't worth it, blah, blah. I said, shut your mouth. Hush now. Girl, go make yourself a big old plate of food. Take a picture of it and say, this is what's waiting for you. Give him some money too. As soon as he walk in there, give him some good old head, the best he ever had. And I bet you he'll leave his other baby mama real quick. I was like, y'all got to give these women the answers they're looking for. Because I'm not going to sit up here and give no lioness advice to no sheep. Tree, I never chat in here, but I listen a lot, and it's crazy to me you don't have more viewers. I gotten some good life advice from you and appreciate you putting these men in their place. Well, thank you, Ava. The reason why I don't have a lot of people watching me is because I don't do that good on my thumbnails. I don't show myself. I'm gonna be showing myself tomorrow, baby. I'm gonna be doing it on my political channel. I just don't promote myself like I'm supposed to, and I don't really care. It's like if women find this channel, they find it, and I'm appreciative if they find it. But I appreciate the kind words. Yeah. No, I don't want to. I love the fact that I am not big, because a big target is people love hitting at a big target, baby. I like to just be underneath the current. Daisy had to be on drugs. I still can't believe she did all that for some bro. No, because she has low self-esteem. What are you talking about? That's obvious. I don't care how much plastic surgery she got. She doesn't know she looks good. She doesn't know. I mean, she wanted to get... Daisy doesn't surprise me at all. Once you get to know her, you're like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, that's right. Lou just reminded me, and I'm a ban happy heifer. I'm a block it. I'll quickly ban in. I'm a banner. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's another thing too. I block a lot of people on my channel. So there's that. Yeah, Motto bueno poco. Remember that? Look, I'm actually doing the air quotes. Motto. Okay, hold on. Let's finish watching this stupid stuff. Hold on a second. Okay.
But turns out he actually had what seemed like a decent woman, and he did the ultimate thing you don't do with traditional women and traditional cultures, is disrespect the family. So first, I'll play it in his own words, what he did. Peep this out.
But it's disaster. They came here just...
The 5 things that I did to disrespect my Filipino in-laws. Now, I qualify Filipino because different cultures.
So I'll put this one first because I know there's a lot of simps trying to defend this dude in the comment section saying, we didn't need the full story. I was reading them through the other video trying to defend, but she took everything for him.
She didn't take anything, though. That's the thing. I don't know where they get this narrative from. She is not a taker. I would have destroyed this man financially. Where's the evidence she took anything from him? Dude, as soon as, if I was her, he did that to my parents, I would have been like, okay, let me get a lawyer. You're going to have to pay for it. I would have financially took the biggest strap on, and I wouldn't even bother with lube. Are you kidding me? I don't know where they get this. I don't know where whoever he's saying is saying this. She took nothing. As a matter of fact, she still lives in that mansion. She just closed herself off from the rest of the house. And she communicated. Okay, I have to update you guys. So here's the deal, because this is what I'm saying. These stupid men. Gosh, man. I swear, but please, 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 let these men be either, coupled up with their favorite Jergens, a bottle of Jergens lotion, or be future great sugar daddies to these young ladies. Okay. My thing is this. They're so dumb because they don't know how to just look into research. But the chick is waiting until her second trimester, which is stupid. Why are you going to wait till your second trimester to go back to the Philippines? Why not go now? I don't trust it. I'm telling you, if this dude end up unaliving her, she had an opportunity to get out of there. But anyway, so she's in the house. She's in the house And I don't know if she's in the basement or she's in a bedroom by herself. I don't know. But they don't see each other in that mansion. They don't talk except through DMs or emails. If he wants to get them something to eat or if he wants something from her, he has to DM her or email her. They don't see each other. The kids see both of them in the house, but the kids don't see neither one of them together. She closed herself off in that house. So what does she take? Huh? That's what I'm saying. These men, and it's always the broke men worried about somebody taking money. It's always the broke men talking about something. I don't want no gold digger. And they don't have no gold. They ain't even got no dirt. They don't even have coal. If you have been around men with money, even if you've been around upper middle class men with money or middle class men, right? They ain't tripping about no dad going, oh, she gonna take me for my money. And let me tell you why these are the type of men you want to attract in your life, okay? Hear me out, ladies. Listen. Stay away from men who are complaining about money, who worried about money, men who always talking about, I don't want this woman to take my money. Oh, who gonna pay the check? Who gonna pay this? Who gonna pay that, right? I told you that money is infinite and money is abundant. And when you're coming from a mentality of scarcity, you're going to bitch about money. You're going to complain about money. You're actually sending that out into your reality. You are actually impregnating your subconscious mind about the scarcity of money, about somebody going to take your money, about somebody is going to rip you off, or they're not going to put up their own share and blah, 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 blah. But when you meet men that are generous with their money, because they know, if I give you $100, guess what? $500 is going to come to me the next day, baby. Boom, headshot. Okay? Money is ever flowing. And money can come in several different forms thanks to technology today. It can come in crypto. It can come in stocks. It can come in bonds. It can come in credit card pay. It can come in deposits. It can come in cash, or it can come in so many different forms. And if it can come into so many different forms, it is ever flowing. It is constantly on the spigot is constantly on. But thank you. Oh, inheritance, property. Thank you. See, Dandy is working with me. It's meant to flow, right, Morgan? So when you deal with these men that think like that, they are not they're not penny pitching. They're penny pinching. They're not sitting here saying, oh, what I'm going to get in return. What I'm going to get in return. It don't matter. Honey, you know what I'm saying? They dropping money on you ain't no big deal because they got way more where that come from. And this is how you get these men who have a whole bunch of women. Because you be like, wait a minute, you brought her that person. You brought me this person. How were you getting all this money from? Baby, I got enough to spread it all around. But see, those are the men who got money to spread around. You got the Dussies who have spreading their dingling all around. Ain't nobody gonna want that. Ew. It comes with all them STDs. Yuck. So you have to ask yourself, would you like the man who like to spread his wealth around or a man who like to spread his dingling around? I'll take the first, please, sir. So I don't you gotta understand when you have that mentality as a man, you are cutting off your blessings. You are cutting off the flow of money. Jay said, Tree, you need a show called Pimp My Dusty. have fun with that. I would have fun with that. So that's what I want y'all to understand. Stop when if I kid you not. I was talking to my sister-in-law, where I ran into a guy at the gas station that he recognized me. You know what? I am in a situation right now where people are recognizing me and I don't recognize them because they gotten older, they gotten bigger. And when I say bigger, they gain weight, which fattened their face off. They gotten grayer, like people. Also, I don't pay attention to people that much. I just look around to see if anybody looking at, me crazy, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, this guy, I remember going on a couple of dates and I ended it on the second date because I just got tired of him like saying, oh, I'm glad you ain't ordering we went to this nice Japanese restaurant and he was just like, oh, I'm glad you didn't order this other thing that costs a little bit, $5 more. Because, man, I think it's kind of crazy for them to charge. He just kept complaining about, he was buying everything, of course, but he just complained about it. Like, wow. And then he tried to tip the waitress, try to get her a really sorry ass tip. And I end up giving her the money. He's like, well, you better than me because I wouldn't. I say, I'm sorry, this is a nice Japanese restaurant. Why would you, if you can't afford to tip her and you can't afford the menu, why bring me here? Oh, I didn't say I can't afford. I mean, I'm just a frugal person. So that was a red flag. So, when he wanted to go out again, I was like, let's just go to a Mexican restaurant. Okay. A Mexican restaurant is cheap as hell and the food is very delicious. Okay? If you've been to a good one. And then we got about 2 exceptionally delicious Mexican restaurants down here in my area. So we went there and he's still complaining. He was like, the lady brought out some chips. And he was like, oh, I didn't order any chips. So she said, no, see, the chips are for free. Do you want the dip or you can pay for the guacamole? He was like, oh, so that's how you get me. You give me free chips and then you want me to pay for the guacamole. And I looked at him, I said, no, you can get salsa with the dip for free. She wants to know if you want hot or mild. And I said, are you really complaining about paying for guacamole? So this is what I said. I said, you know what? I don't want to hear you complaining about money because it's kind of like off-putting. So how about I buy you lunch? How about I be the man today? And he got offended. He's like, no, I mean, it's not that I'm not the man. I'm being a man by just watching. I said, this is a Mexican restaurant. I said, what on this menu is out of your price range? Or I could buy everything on this menu. So I said, can we shut up about the price? Anyway. So in the end, he did shut up about the price and stuff like that. And so when she asked if we wanted any dessert, and I was like, nah, I said, I don't want to hear him complain. He was doing so good, not complaining. He's like, what you want? You can get something if you want it. I stopped complaining. I could stop complaining. So I was like, well, I would like some churros, right? And she asked if I wanted the ice cream with it or just the chocolate sauce. So I was like, just the chocolate sauce. So when they brought the churros, right, and then they brought the check, he looked up and said, them 6 churros cost this much? And guess what? That was the end of that date. I said, this ain't going to work. I wait till he paid, though. I wait till he paid. Okay. I wait till he paid. I wait till to make sure that, once again, telling him to tip her correctly. Right? And then when we get out, he was like, so you want to go to the movie? I said, hell no. I said, we're done here, dude. I said, I can't. I said, I am so off put. Like, my stomach is nice and full with delicious Mexican food. But I said, I'm not in a good mood because you have a problem with money. And I'm surprised you're not having financial issues because you keep complaining about money. So I want you guys to look at money like you're looking at a relationship. Imagine if you were a man and you constantly complaining about your wife or your girlfriend. Dad, that's what you're going to wear? Why you don't do this? Oh my God. Can you sit down? Can you at least say hi to me sometimes more than one? Can you give me a hug at least 5 times a day? Why are you just sitting here? Why can't you always be here when I come home and blah, blah, blah. So when you constantly complain about your girlfriend or boyfriend, all right, or you constantly complain about your husband or your wife, that does not make them feel good. That does not make them want to be around you often. And therefore, they will make excuses for not being around you. Like money. Money has feelings too. And when you start complaining, not appreciating, then they're not going to want to be around you, just like money. And this is the reason why I'm talking about these old broke ass men. I can always tell a man that got some financial hardship because he always complaining about money. He always got something negative to say about money. Y'all ain't never heard me say nothing negative about no damn money. That's the reason why I don't even deal with the whole religious thing. When you see these old stupid ass people talking about something, money is the root of all evil, says you, heifer. I've never ever had that mentality that money is the root of all evil. Honey, I've seen money do some wonderful things, okay? So I don't play that. I don't cater to that. And when you listen to these men start talking this way, just like when I told you about these daggone women talking about some ain't no good men out there. So you speak it, so it shall be in your reality. Not mine, though. Not mine. So I can't relate to you. So laugh at these men who are complaining about women taking their money. By the way, this man right here is not complaining about his soon-to-be ex-wife taking his money. It's the broke-ass men that are projecting that that's what she's doing, but she's not. I've never seen money make someone upset. Never. Money like power brings out what's already there inside you. Yup. Some build animal shelters. Some are animals. Facts. It's not lost on me that broke dust buckets to lean on the remedial IQ side. They don't understand the power of words because they can barely read. Oh, it's the love of money and it's a root. Money is a tool. Yep. Money is a tool. Okay, let's continue.
Evil, just in his own words. Here's the simp telling you exactly what he did.
Get disrespected in different ways. So don't come at me for being a racist. This is the context. Hi, Chad2Dad here. Had a horrible...
And who the hell said he was a Chad? You are 60 years old, Grandpa. You understand this man go barely see his kids go to college, right?
Disney World experience with my in-laws. And I'm just going to tell my side of it. Not my side of the story, but I'm going to say what I did to disrespect my Filipino mother and father, and as well as my sister. Number one, I did not eat the food that they cooked. It wasn't because I didn't like it, and it wasn't because I wasn't hungry. It's because I protested. I didn't eat the food that they cooked. And then...
Now, this is what I'm talking about. I can never relate to these nice people. Imagine if this was a black household. Y'all can hate on black women all you want to, but we would never put up with nothing like this. We invite your ass over to our house. My parents cook for you, and you sit there seeing them delicious plate of food, and you decide you're not going to eat it because you're going to protest. You be wearing that damn food. Boom, headshot. You will be wearing it. It will not end well for you. You gonna sit here at a table, make everybody else uncomfortable because you are protesting. Are we 60-year-olds, sir, or are we 6? What are we? You are grown. You too old to be acting like a child. Okay? Alu, I don't care where these people are from. I'm sorry. The only house I think you could do that in, I'm not trying to be mean, is a white house. You could never do that in a Latina house. You definitely couldn't do that in no black person's house. And you can't do that in no daggone Hispanic house. You can only do that in around a table full of white folks. I know for a fact black folk, I can't speak on nobody else's race personally. I know for a fact black folks would never put up with you. Mama was in that daggone kitchen, you know what I'm saying, putting her foot in that food, making sure it tastes delicious. And you gonna sit there, she fix yourself a plate, you gonna sit there and look at it, have your arms crossed and not eat. He telling me something. It's not because the food didn't taste good. It's because I was protesting. You sure couldn't do that in no black house. I'm telling you right now. I don't know what black house you could do that in. Oh no. Oh no. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And when I say he will be wearing that food, it will be me putting it on him. First of all that plate going all on your chest, and then the drink going on top of your head. It like every culture consider that a disrespect of not eating their food and sitting there. So no. You couldn't do that.
Number 2, when they left the food out on the table, that stayed out all day. When we came back from one of the Disney World days, I called them slobs.
Yeah. So apparently the mom was insulted that he didn't eat the food. So she left the food out there like, white man gonna eat my food. So he came back and saw that the same food that he refused to eat, he called them slob. But see, that's their problem. That's their fault. Because like I said, he wouldn't be calling them slobs if he was wearing that food before he got up from that table. Okay. So that's their fault. They deserve that L. That food is still on that table. You expect that man to eat that and you didn't put that on him? Okay. All right.
Leaving the food out. Number 3. I clapped sarcastically when Mama finally stepped in and helped Jan by bathing the kids after a long day.
Okay, that's another thing too. These men think these women are slaves, and guess what? They are slaves. Boom, headshot. So he feels that he's supposed to be treated like a king. He doesn't have to help with anything dealing with the children raising, okay? These guys want to be the fun dad. Okay, not the dad to discipline, not the dad to change diapers, not the dad that basically help clean them, put on clothes, none of that, right? He wants to be the fun dad and let her do all the manual labor, let her do everything raising kids, let her do everything that deals with bathing children. Okay, so you got two toddlers. And since you don't want to help bathe your 2 children. The mother has to bathe the children, and you going to sit up there and slow clap her. But like I said, you teaching him that's how you can treat you. They don't get my sympathy. People test you every day. Well, not the same person, but people will test you to see what they can get away with. And sometimes they will retest you to see if you still hard pressed on that issue. And I'm saying is, y'all should have nipped this in the bud from the time he wouldn't eat the food. When he realized he couldn't eat the food, when he realized he wasn't going to eat the food, that would have been a wrap, baby. It would have been a wrap. I would have, ooh, child. Oh my God, I would have basically took care of him, honey. But that's me. That's different. I'm not this chick.
I clap loud and long and sarcastically.
Mocking him.
Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I snatched the keys out of Papa's hands. He spent his morning loading the car up, getting ready to go back to Georgia, and he went to hand the keys to me, and I just snatched them out of his hand and went down to start the car.
So, Papa is also a pussy. Boom, headshot. Honey, I'm a woman. I'm a grown-ass woman. Ain't no way you gonna snatch some keys out of my car, out of my hand, and we ain't throwing hands. See, it sounds to me that this man is taller than those Filipino people. And therefore, he's probably got a little bit more size than them. So he's bullying them. All right? That's what it sounds to me. Sounds like this man is using his size and his height to bully these tiny Filipino people. And they can't do nothing about it, unfortunately, because they don't know any self-defense, or they don't know, not karate, but they don't know crazy, throwing a bottle in the back of his head or something like that. I'm just saying, I'm not putting it out there. YouTube, I'm not saying I advocate for violence. I'm just saying, you snatch something out my hand, it's not going to end well for you. I'm just saying, okay? So I look at this biatch as less than a woman, and let alone a man. I see why you don't try to help these people. This guy has 0 good qualities but money, and she chose him. But that's because she thinks she can't do no better. There's lots of these guys coming to the Philippines. I'm sure she could have picked a better person than this one. But hold on. Let me just say this. Even if she picked this guy, she still have all the cards. She just doesn't want to play them. Okay? She is in the winning seat. She can be on top of this completely. She just doesn't have the guts to do it. She is submissive. She is passive. She is a sheep. Because say, for instance, a lion. I want you to understand. Let's pretend a lioness, Filipino lioness, played the submissive role. Remember that saying? What is that saying? Be smart but act dumb. Y'all remember that saying? Be smart but act dumb. So she act like, yes, I love to be a man with blah blah blah. Say all those stupid words you gotta say to him. Cater to his ego. Keep your legs closed. Like, no, I want our day to be the first day ever. I'm a virgin, and it's against my religion to have sex until blah blah whatever the hell it is, right? Get married, and all of a sudden he talking about something. All right, bitch, get your ass in the kitchen. Excuse me, what? Who the hell you think you talking to? You 180 on him. and you start putting stuff in the like you start putting stuff in the food that makes it nasty, okay? And when you make a chocolate cake, make sure you put some extra X-Lax in there. I mean, you be like, yeah, welcome to the honeymoon, baby. Get that credit card while he drunk out, while you feeding him liquor. Okay, give him some of that Dial. When he passed out, go get his credit card and have a nice shopping spree. I mean, she could turn this around the whole time. She sure could. And the first thing I would have done, she could have basically got a good friend, a female American friend, to go get her some birth control pills so she ain't locked down. Then when she ready to get locked down, then okay, stop taking the like the reason it's not that this man has zero qualities. He does. But if a woman who knows the game, she could still do a 180 on him because he's a bad person. So therefore, if he had got the right type of woman, it don't matter how he would have acted. It doesn't matter what he would have done. She would have won on top. She would have got everything she wanted on top. So that's what I'm saying. So it's that the woman, the Filipino he got now is just a sheep. She's just a sheep. I don't feel for sheep. They're supposed to be eaten and their skins are supposed to be used as sweaters or a coat. That's their purpose in life. I don't care.
And number 5. I told Ate, fuck you too, when she said that I was being a bad host.
Wow.
Now, you let this man cuss out your dad going, mama. And so that's what I'm saying. I would think, and maybe this just me, I could be projecting. You let this man cuss out your mama and you're okay with that? You don't get on him. You don't like retaliate. And you're pregnant with your 3rd child. How did you give him some coochie after this? I don't understand that. So there's no way, but he can get away with it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, especially ladies, I want you to look. This is what happens when they test you. So the first test was to see if they were going to do anything about him not eating. He's sitting at the table with the rest of the family, arms folded, refusing to eat. That's going to make everybody uncomfortable. So he tested out to see what they was going to do. Oh, that's his sister? Oh, that's the sister. Okay, thank you. Sorry. So you see if you can get away with the whole food if they're going to do anything. They don't. You call them slobs for not taking the plate that you refuse to eat off the table. Then you do a slow clap because now you keep testing to see how far it will go. He can literally put hands on these people and they won't do nothing. So you say F you to the sister? Okay. And they don't do nothing. Child, please. Couldn't be me.
All right, that's the facts. That's the truth. Those are top 5 things that I did to disrespect my Filipino mother and father-in-law and my sister-in-law.
Mm.
I'm going to make things right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. So in his own words, Simp basically self-destructed his entire marriage and ruined his life because
I don't care what he has to
It only took 2 years, literally to the day, December 27th.
We already saw this. We already saw that too. I don't want to see all this. So he's just basically, oh, let me see.
How many more minutes here? It's like 3 minutes of this, but I heard enough. If you have half a fucking brain, you will not take this guy's side. Don't care how bitter you are about life, women, whatever the fuck happened to you. This is one of those occasions where dude ends up hitting the jackpot and he shits all over it. Let's see what the comments are. I know TikTok comments are super women-centric, so I was on your side before I saw your point of view. Let's see. He was trying to isolate her from her family. Run. It's all girls just supporting each other, but...
Yeah, you mad? You ain't got no support? Idiot. So let's look at this one here. And this is from Maximino. I think that's how you say his name. I don't really care about other people's commentary. I just want to hear what he has to say. What they had to say. But she's supposed to be going. She's supposed to go back to the Philippines. During the second trimester. I think you all know that. I think that's just dumb. I don't support that at all.
Loved, respected, and raised their children together. He just wants a woman to serve him and not leave him.
I just wanted to clarify too that I am not getting any allowance and I don't have.
We already know about this.
Somehow, it's gonna get worse.
And the plan is for Jan to earn the money that she wants.
Right. We already know about that.
Evil, but boundaries sounds like, yeah, maybe I have a case.
It's her. Your entire dream, according to you, was to have children. So why are you not kissing the feet of the woman who had them for you? Does that not sound stupid?
It's unfortunate to see how restrictive I am with Jan in finances. It's actually called boundaries. Restrictive sounds so evil, but boundaries sounds like, yeah, maybe I have a case for my complaints.
Guys, I'm not restricted.
So this is remember I was saying yesterday that, you know, when you choose the wrong man, you have to worry about having a backup plan. This is what I'm talking about. So when he has all of the money and you have no money and he used that money over your head, you chose wrong. But she's from the Philippines, so she gets, you know, we ain't talking about her. What's up, Mr. Milky? Waiting for the punk to inevitably block you once he catches wind of you talking about him. They all who you talking about? I'm confused. That facial hair is it is, isn't it, a little?
With money, I'm not financially abusive. I have boundaries. My boundaries are, you must ask me for any and all money you want to spend. You're not allowed to spend any money you didn't earn yourself. No, guys, that's not abuse. That's just, those are my boundaries. Like, I earned this money. I'm being yelled at. Hey.
Hold the phone, folks. Chad2Dad here, otherwise known as Off-Brand Alec Baldwin. You did some digging into my past. You found my website. You found my first son's website. And you're still focused on what a bad guy I am. Yet, there is a child out there, now 5 years and a couple months old, who's never seen his father since he was 2 months old.
Oh, yeah! Oh, I forgot about this. Okay. Let me update you guys on something. The white dude, Mr. Milky, this man don't even, I'm not on TikTok, baby. What are you going to block me on? I'm on YouTube. I haven't, ever since they shut down TikTok, I haven't been on TikTok forever. He can't do nothing to me. I don't care about him blocking me. I don't even use TikTok. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me just, I forgot to tell y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. So this guy got another woman pregnant while he was married to his first wife, who was going through chemotherapy. And this woman is married to another man. And when she had the baby, the other man, her husband, let me stop saying other man. Her current husband put his name on the birth certificate. This guy, the off-brand Alec Baldwin, decided to sue to be in that child's life, and the judge said, nope, he got it, daddy's case dismissed. He's the biological daddy of that woman's son. But the woman is married to another man who's raising it as his son. And so, and since that man is on the birth certificate as the biological father,
living in a foreign country illegally because his mother kidnapped him and took him there. Like it was my fault everything happened the way it did? Yeah, of course it's my fault. It's always the man's fault. It's not the government's fault or the woman's fault or anybody's fault other than the guy. You know,
If you've had this number of women, I think we're up to a total of 4, counting women that I've not talked about in these videos. And
I think it is 4. So you got the wife, the first wife, okay? You got the first wife, and then you got this woman who's I can't even call him the baby mama because she doesn't want him to have anything to do with the son, especially that she's married to another man. And then you got, oh, wait a minute. I count 3. Who's the 4th one? Okay, sorry. That's 3. Couldn't happen to a better man. Facts. He can always be the grandma. I know that husband can't be black. No, I think these are all Asian women. So, yeah, these are all Asian women, okay?
Try to get away from you, call you a narcissist? Yeah, I do think it's your fault. I do. She left without money, without any form of security. She left to get away from you, to get her son away from you. And you're still going to call these women gold diggers, dude. It comes all the way back to the thing he said where it's like,
you can't be gold digger when you didn't get any money from you and you got married to another man and you don't want no financial support from him, okay?
Bait, no matter what he says, he's going to be right. So he's going to call them all gold diggers and you can't convince him otherwise, even though there's multiple women who have left him without taking the money. Cool, dude.
my attorney said you wouldn't be in this problem if you hadn't fucked the bitch. Okay, be that as it may. There's still a child in Vietnam who was born in Hawaii, is a U.S. citizen, is there illegally. His visa has expired. The husband of his mother is doing nothing to try and bring them back. In fact, he did everything he can to get them there and keep them away because he's off the hook.
She's married, though. She's married. She don't need you.
He's the legal father, even though I've already been determined in court as the biological father. That poor child, Rock Roller, is stuck in Vietnam.
I know so many dads.
He's not stuck in Vietnam. He's being raised by a pappy that he thinks is his real pappy. Okay? This is what I'm saying. I want you to understand that this is why I said men like this are the ones that unalive. These men like this are the ones that unalive their wife and their kids because they don't see them as humans. They see them as property. If I can't have my property, nobody's going to have my property. Okay? So this is how they think. And this is why they take you out. Take these women out, take the kids out because they're like, I'll just do it all over again because I can always do it again. That's how that crazy man, what his name is, he's in jail. He killed his pregnant wife and then took both of his daughters and drowned them in some what do you call that, water tower, right? Because he was gonna do it. Is it Chris Watson? I think it is Chris Watson. Yeah. You know, this is how Chris Watson and how these men think, guys. Okay. They think, I'll just do a do-over. I'll just do it all over again. So I'm just going to unalive my wife. I'm going to unalive my unborn baby. And I'm going to unalive my 2 precious, beautiful daughters. And I'm going to try it all over again with this new woman. That's how they feel. You got to be careful to avoid these type of men that look at you like you are property. Oh, Scott Peterson did it too. But thank God Scott Peterson didn't have a bunch of girls. But yeah, Scott. So that's how they think. Okay, Chris Watson, Scott Peterson, and also that guy that just took out that TikTok mom and her daughter. and their daughter, sorry. And before he took out himself, they look at you that way. They look at you like, oh, well, this failed, so let me go ahead and take these people out and then try it all over again. Or in that other guy's case, he took himself out. He self-deleted himself. That's how they look at it. They don't look at you guys. They don't look at women as human beings. They don't look at their children as human beings. They just don't.
They're in, they would die looking for them before they came back without them.
Chad2Dad, yeah, that makes sense. Chad2Dad here, coming back right away after my last video that I just posted, and within 10 minutes, there's over 100 comments. And then that post was about Rock, my first son. And what's really concerning me are all the people talking about DV. Okay, first of all, that's defamation if it's unproven, because there's no DV going on. Let me
sue them.
Tell you what DV really looks like. I had been in a relationship for 6 years with a single mother of 2, and they lived with me in my nice apartment. And that relationship ended because we had a big fight. And the fight was over how I talked to the news media outside the smoldering remains of a house that burnt down across the street from her parents' house. Anyway, the news crew showed up, and the news gal asked me a couple questions, and I just basically told the same story. And then afterward, my girlfriend was pissed. She's like, why did you talk? Why did you describe? I said, I don't know, why not? And she said, you're just a narcissist. You just love attention.
You are a narcissist.
You just like the spotlight.
You do love the spotlight. You loving this right now, even though negative attention. Listen, a narcissist loves negative attention just as much as they love positive attention. It's all the same to them.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay.
Brother, so if your entire life women have been calling you narcissist, consider that you
But
made
he is a narcissist, though. He is a narcissist.
narcissist, which somebody in the comments said.
So domestic violence is real, and it isn't automatic that it's the man doing the violence. The woman can do the violence too. So just be careful with any...
Wait. Her telling you to stop being a narcissistic butthole by always putting yourself in the spotlight is DV? Huh? What'd you say, Jackie? How?
defamatory accusations of DV, because that's not what's happening between J.N. and I. Okay? Just want to make that clear. Thanks. Bye.
I cut out the part where he talks about his girlfriend hitting him over the back with something because it's just so unnecessary. Like, it's like a 3-minute rant. So that's what it is. He goes, domestic violence.
Oh, he took that part out. Okay.
Is this physical violence?
Okay, so that's the 4th girl. All right, so now we're caught up. So he dated a girl with 2 kids by somebody else in a nice apartment, and that ended. Then he got this other chick from Vietnam that he got pregnant. She left him with their son, and she got married to another man. And now you got the wife who has cancer, and now you got JN. Okay, so that does make 4. All right, we're all caught up, aren't we, Chad?
Sexual abuse isn't real. Yelling at her isn't real. Snatching keys out of her dad's hand, yelling at her parents, yelling at her sister, not real. The only form of abuse is abuse that I've suffered. He is his first child becoming an adult years away from being one of the estranged parents. Congratulations on becoming somebody who had children. I wish you had wanted to be a good father. And I'm not even talking about the relationship he has specifically with his children now. A big part of
this drama for views. You know, you're
his children. That's a big part of being a dad. And if you refuse to do that,
you're making this up. You know, you're just making up this drama for views. You know, you both like social media, and it's just bullshit. And I said, no, we were liars before this.
That's an accusation from his ex-wife that they're making this up. And that's something that I've gotten a lot in my comments is, hey, they're both on social media. They're both on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. They're both probably making this up for attention.
Getting ourselves before the Disney World disaster. You know, we were putting out there that we were this perfect couple who would beat me up.
You was putting it out there. She was putting it out there that she's this doting trad wife who like showing a big old bottle of Mr. Clean floor what do you call that? Mr. Clean floor, what is it, the gloss, I think? Y'all can tell I don't be doing no daggone domestic housing stuff. That's what the maids do. But anyway, she likes to show different bottles of, oh, look, I'm going to mop my floor, and then I'm going to put the polish over it. And this is when I got some nice gloves. And, oh, look at my little bucket to put all the water in. I said to myself, who looks at this? Who looks at this and say, yay, slavery? Oh.
Odds that we could overcome the age gap, culture gap, power gap, and everything else. And then I, late in life, achieved my dream of having children, and she achieved her dream of getting out of poverty. No, that was the lie.
We beat the age gap. We beat the age gap.
Well, she said she was a middle class. She said they weren't in poverty.
Immediately a power play. That's all it is. That's all it has been. Like, he wanted to raise a child that would be.
It was driven by love. It doesn't override the transactional nature of our relationship, the way every relationship has transactional natures. But it's gotten really real because Jay and I have been talking, and she's going to go back to the Philippines. Here's the letter.
By the way, this is old. This is before, like right now. I think for the past 2 weeks they have decided that they're gonna live in the house but not talk to each other.
Hi, baby loves. I'm writing you a letter to tell you formally that I will go back to the Philippines on my second trimester, second week of April 2025.
I don't understand. This is so stupid. Like, you're giving him a date. He's gonna get anxious because you're his property, not his wife. You're telling him, oh, I want to go back. I'm going to go back and I need you to sign papers. This is what I'm saying. This woman's stupid. Like, they're your kids. You don't need to sign papers to take them to the Philippines. Just get their daggone passport and just go. Duh.
I know that it's going to be hard on you, me taking the kids back to my home country, but I think it's going to be the best decision to work our falling relationship. I would also like to have a written letter that you are allowing me to take the kids, allowing me to take the kids with me. I don't want to be in a position where I am being accused of something I have no intention of doing.
This is so stupid. It's her kids. Women don't need no permission slip from no damn man to take their own children with them to another country. My mom told me a long time ago, you never tell anyone what moves your... Facts, Froggy. Thank you. I'm like, you're giving him the date and everything. Now, if she comes up missing, y'all know what's up. Only one I can think of is, okay, he must be talking about something. His bottom teeth. What are you talking about, Jay? He ain't got no bottom. Oh. Okay, I see.
The kids will be taken care very well with my family's help, as well as me during this pregnancy. I hope this time frame being away would also help you to focus on your work and business, Jayan. So the plan is, she will go back because she will get better support from her family there. Because here in Hawaii, it's just us. It's just two parents, raising two toddlers, and now, a third on the way.
So Jayan has been really, really nice to and about him leading up to this. And I hope to God that it's because she wants to get out. I've had so many comments asking this. Oh, but I'm just hoping she gets out.
For me, it's if it's a willing departure, then I trust that she comes back. She wants to come back in the final trimester and have our third child here in Hawaii, because it's better to have a child in America. That's a good part of being Americanized.
Here we go. No, you can't go back, because I think just go back when you have the baby, because at least the baby will be here and the baby will have an American status, an American passport. Stay here. You already, don't. First of all, it's so stupid to tell the date. You see what I'm saying? It was so dumb to do that. It was so dumb to tell this man what your plans are. I don't understand this. So right now he's like, I hope she comes back in the trimester. Why would she just go there into the Philippines and stay 2 months? 2 to 3 months. And then come back just to have a daggone baby. I'm telling you, because he has to, listen, he canceled those tickets before. He gonna cancel them again, because the dumbass chick doesn't know how to get the money first and then buy the tickets in her own name. or even go up there and buy them in cash so he can't cancel them.
I guess because our first child was born in Manila, and he contracted meningitis in the hospital and was in NICU for 14 days. And then she's trusting me to take care of them, provide them with everything they need while they're there. And the hardest part will be, for me personally, being away from my children. And I know it will be hard for Jayan because, I'm very bonded to them. They're very bonded to me, and she enjoys seeing that. That's what a family is. But it's also the reason why the Disney World trip happened and not her going back to the Philippines because she was homesick. I know she mentioned in an earlier post that I reneged on an agreement that she could go back.
Right. He canceled the tickets and then tried to make it up by saying, your parents can come here. Let's all go to Disney World. I'll pay for it. Control. If he would not stick to his original agreement of you going to the Philippines for a couple of months, and he canceled the tickets at the last minute, what makes you think he ain't gonna do it again? Damn, dude, so stupid.
For a couple of months. And the real reason I reneged on that is because after I'd agreed to it and actually booked the tickets, I was going to be without my children for 3 months. And it wasn't a bad renege or, cancellation, because all I said to her was, just picture yourself being without Race and Rocky for 3 months. And
Me. What about me? Me. I want me. Me. Forget you. Me. Oh, God. This is what happens when you're too nice. Nice girls always lose. Nice girls will finish last, and men will walk all over you.
it was settled that way, to be continued with something else. And the something else was the Grand Disney World trip. And I'm going to talk about that again. Because I want to give more explanation as to why I was rude and disrespectful to her parents, but it's late, and I just need to process what we're going to do.
The way I remember him canceling her trip to the Philippines is her going, okay, I'm going to go, him going, I'll book the ticket. And then last day before she was supposed to leave, he found a random reason to get mad at her and canceled it. And most people in my comments were like, I don't think he booked the ticket at any point. And I don't think he did either. But yeah, that was it. He again is going to find really calm ways to explain how things just end up happening, but they're always bad things. And it's so stupid. Is there a difference in how bad something is if it's said versus when it's yelled? Like, I canceled your trip versus I got mad at you and canceled your trip. It's kind of the same thing.
Her risk is much greater than mine. I would like you to tell all the husbands fighting fires in Los Angeles that their risk is less than their wives.
Oh my God. You're not fighting fires, and this is irrelevant. You cannot compare fighting fires to this woman having her kids with an idiot like you. But she's a dumbass, so I'm not really feeling sorry for her. But I like to use women like this. That there is a woman who is too nice, and she realizing that being too nice is never going to work out for her. It's different if you play nice and then you switch it up to be a bitch later on, if that's your true nature. But just like Candace Valentine talked about the predator and the prey, and she said she was naturally a prey and she had to learn how to be a predator, you ladies need to learn that too. Okay? Y'all need to learn that too. For real.
On our spending and think about the future of our children, and we use it all, the money, for lifestyle or entertainments and luxury, then we have run out of water to put out the fire. And so what you're advocating, based on feelings, nothing else, and what millions of people are advocating Jayan do, is let this house burn. So this is not about control. This is about protection. If a firefighter runs out of
control, it is about control. They always want to mask. Oh, I'm not trying to control my wife. I'm trying to protect her, because they consider it the same. Steven, how did I forget Steven's last name? Guys, what is gay Steven name? Hold on a second. How did I forget his last name that quick? Crowder, thank you. Steven Crowder relocated his beautiful wife, Hillary, from Wisconsin to Texas. Why did he do that? To alienate her from her family, her friends, her support group. Everyone needs a support group, especially women. And when you are down in a different place, different from everybody else, you have no female friends to talk to, you feel alone. And therefore, your husband and everything about him is your world. He gets to have his family, okay? He gets to have his set of friends. He gets to have his support group. But you as a woman don't. Hillary didn't have that. She wasn't allowed that. And he said he did it to protect her. No, he did it to control her. When you uproot a woman from their support base, from their family, from their friends, then you are actually controlling her. Because if she end up getting new friends, she's not allowed to go out to places where she will find new friends. Okay, then he's going to question that to death. Or, and this has happened to me one time, where a woman wanted, a while ago, she wanted me to be her friend, and we got along really well. But every time I got around her husband would basically, give those little digs, those little sarcastic digs. And he would just be like, I'm just joking. And then I told her he's doing that to cause friction so that he say, you got to choose between me and her as because of friendship. And she kept saying, no, you're thinking too into it. That's how he jokes. I said, okay, so you understand if I joke back with him, he's going to get offended, right? And I said, because it's okay for him to do that to me, but I can't do that to him. She said, well, you never tried, Tree. Boy, that next day when I did the same thing, it only took one sarcastic jab right back at him, and he lost it. And I got him good because he is losing a little bit of hair on top. So basically, he wanted to talk about me being too tall. I said, well, yeah, I guess it is. I guess that would be uncomfortable for you because I can look at how much hair follicles you're losing on top of your head. Bang, zoom. What the F? What are you talking about? Wait, are you going to talk to me like, I said, well, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That was the end of our friendship because he did exactly what I told her she was going to do. But I'm okay with losing that friendship because she didn't defend me. She didn't defend herself. She didn't say, no, Tree's going to be my friend whether you like it or not. And if you got a problem with that, then let me know. But she didn't. She was like, I just want peace. I just want peace. I doubt they still married to this day. I haven't checked on her because I don't care. But my thing is like, you let your husband take these little slide jabs at me and disguise it as jokes. And when I do it, I only got to do it one time. And this man is about to have a damn baby on the floor. So I'm like, okay, all right.
Water, then the house burns. My job as the breadwinner and as a dad is to make sure we have enough water to put out the fires that are going to come in the future.
You're supposed to be a millionaire. What you're in this? First of all, you live for that. Hawaii is crazy expensive. It is the most expensive state to live in the United States of America. And he's complaining about a lack of resources and not having enough water. He's using that as another means of control. That's what I'm saying, ladies. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, he just changed. He just flipped. Nonsense. Nonsense. Men are not that good. I met some good women who are that good, but I've never met a man that damn good. They always let it slip. So I want to hear this. Y'all know what y'all getting yourselves into when y'all deal with some of these narcissistic, crazy ass men.
Sure.
He compares her spending habits to the fires, right? If I let her spend money, She's going to burn our house down. She's asking to have money to probably feed herself whenever she wants and then visit her family in the Philippines. You have a 4-story mansion. You can't afford for her to just like have basic necessities and to see her family? Or you can't afford to let go of control. Why would you marry someone who you don't trust with money to the point where if you gave them access to your money, your family money, they would spend it all?
No, she's not going to spend it all though. He doesn't want her to have access to the money to basically buy stuff in her name to where he can't cancel it or he can't get a refund or he can't do anything with it. You see what I'm saying? That's control. And this is right here is why if you women are choosing these type of men, yeah, you're going to have a backup call. You're going to have a backup financial nest egg. Hence why you don't choose these type of guys. You supposed to bleed them first before you even think about doing no marriage stuff. Then you have your nest egg.
What?
We have a serious problem in our relationship. And she definitely wants to go back to the Philippines, and I support that. And there's a lot of risk involved in that, not just between us and the trust factor, but physically. She's pregnant. Tell me, unfiltered, what you want out of life with me.
He writes like a whole poem that I'm not going to leave in here. And then he has a quote that says, they don't tell mothers, don't stay in an unhappy marriage for the kids' sake. And they tell fathers to beg, spend, submit, fight, sacrifice, bleed.
Hold on, let me read this. They tell mothers, don't stay in an unhappy marriage for the kids' sake. And they tell fathers to beg, spend, submit, fight, sacrifice, bleed, and suffer hell for the kids' sake. Who says this? Don't nobody say that last part. She's going to a community. I know this sounds cruel, but it's the truth. She's going to a community. Uncles, grandfathers, brothers, cousins. She don't need you. This is a narcissistic idiot who thinks like the children would they won't be anything without their daddy. There are a ton of single mothers who have other men coming into their sons' lives to replace the father. They're called father figures. I don't understand this long. You thinking like, oh, they tell the women to leave an unhappy marriage for the sake of the kids, but they tell us to sit up here and sacrifice. Victim. This is such a... Guys, can y'all not just look at these narcissists? They're so easy to read now, okay?
And suffer hell for the kids' sake. You've done none of those. You've done none of those. He quoted himself, Chad2Dad. He has an entire video dedicated to why he started social media, and it was because he and his wife were having problems, and so he wanted to document those problems.
That is not true. He's lying. He started the channel because he wanted to brag about bagging a girl as a Filipino passport, as a passport bro, getting a Filipino. That is why we looked at his channel. His channel was to show, hey guys, look, I'm a passport bro. I'm old as hell. I'm grandpa's age. And I got me a young ass girl, 30 my senior, like my junior. She's 30 years younger than me. And guess what? I put some babies in her. Now she my slave. That's how it was in the beginning. And then this stupid heifer gonna tell my son, if you're going to be a trad wife, you need to clean and cook, and the feminists, you need to shave your hair, and you feminists don't know you got to please your husband, and that's why my husband love me. I do all the work and he make all the money. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that video she made on his channel? I said, all right, bitch, you gonna regret them words. So she was the one that was co-signing his, if you want a real wife, you got to go overseas and get the real traditional women and blah, blah, blah. That's up. Dude, please, okay?
And the way that they work them out And he says that on her YouTube channel, they ended up just doing a lot of postmortems, a lot of like, this is after our fight, and this is kind of what we think. We can look at those at another time.
Yeah, but that's not what happened though. She was on her channel showing how she was cooking this and cleaning this. A lot of cleaning videos, by the way. A lot of them. And she's showing how she is just a doting, wonderful housewife. And he's out there showing like, look at what I got. Look at what I got. I'm a passport bro. And it's like, now that the relationship that they have been having on TikTok for a while has gone down the toilet, now they're communicating and talking about all their stuff on TikTok.
It won't be now. But that just seems weird to be like, hey, we're fighting so much. Why don't we just put it online? Doesn't that sound fun? Doesn't that sound so fun to you? That way, like, if it's recorded, you're not scared of me hitting you, and doesn't that sound fun? Doesn't that sound so fun to you?
Chad here again, broadcasting from my basement bunker, which is actually the second floor of my 4-story mansion in Hawaii. The first thing is the fires in LA. You know, it really puts into perspective the problems that I'm having. Now, Jayan and I are still
How do you make the fires in LA about you?
separated. I've been living downstairs. This is my inner sanctum, if you will. I'm doing my own laundry and folding my own clothes.
Oh no, the horror. I can't believe my slave from the Philippines ain't doing her job. She ain't doing her laundry. She ain't folding. How dare she make me do this? Is the reason why I married her. She's supposed to give me kids and do all the slave work. Oh God, this is great. I didn't see this video, by the way. This is my first time seeing this video for the first time. Like, this is my first time seeing this video. Oh my goodness.
Inner sanctum, if you will. I'm doing my own laundry and folding my own clothes. And I go upstairs to play with the kids, and we've been talking a lot. And we haven't resolved a lot of the issues because they stem from the disrespect that I gave to her family and the perceived disrespect that I received too. And I can't gloss over that with a simple apology just to move on and make things nice again. There's some fundamental problems with our different expectations of what, you know, mothers and fathers do and are supposed to be for a family.
He also talks a lot about the perceived disrespect that he got from her and her parents and her sister. I don't care. I really don't.
But there isn't any disrespect though. There isn't any disrespect. And you mean tell me this man refused to apologize for disrespecting the parents? I'm telling you, that woman ain't gonna go to the Philippines in April.
Boiling inside, going with all the things that he wants to say and do, but knows that he can't in public.
Because I have listened to y'all, and where I don't agree that I'm an abusive, controlling old dude.
You are.
Wait. Which part do you not agree with? Old? Old. Sorry, I'm old. So if you're older than me, you're also
He's 60. He's old. And he's abusive. And he's mentally abusive, emotionally abusive. And he's very controlling.
Agree that I'm an abusive, controlling old dude.
Wait. At least for situations are not. That's like he did that.
On things. It's not lovey-dovey, but it is progress. And all of your comments are helpful, as mean as they are. Hey, Chad2Dad here.
Okay, let me read this message. But the passport bro did pass on the lineage. They have 3 kids together. She's divorcing him because he mistreated her parents.
Yeah, I have 4 children. I have my lineage. My DNA and my genes are going to survive. My weirdo-ness.
Listen, this is oh God. I want you to understand that these men that make children as if their lineage is important, he wants his DNA to survive. Why? Understand this, and this is going to shock you all to hear this from me. But when you race mix, there is no more lineage, dumbass. You understand this? It's a wrap. There is no lineage. Now let me explain what I'm talking about, right? Because I had somebody want to sit up here and say, yeah, I passed on my genes. Yeah, but your children are now a mixture of two different cultures and religion and races. There is no identity within your children. Let me explain. Those of us who are descendants of slaves, we are not 100% African, whether that's West Africa, whether that's East Africa, whatever country within Africa, we are not that. You can look at us and tell that we have been a product of race mixing, okay? And every descendant of slaves has other races in our DNA, okay? It's just a fact. We are not 100% Ghanaian or what's that country? Dahomian or the other. Man, these countries are slipping my mind right now. We are not that. We have Germanian in us. We have Italian in us. We have Scandinavian in us. We have English in us. Okay. Some of us have Indian in us. What tribe of Indian? We don't know. Okay. Some of us have Mexican in us. Some of us have Asian in us. We have this depends on the DNA. We are not the lineage of one particular string of people. And this, I know this sounds crazy, but this is the reason why you have a lot of the people in England have messed up teeth, because they kept it in the family. So if you really think about it, their lineage did continue because they got the same bloodline. But when his son has other children, they're not going to think about him because they're not going to look like him. Your kids don't even look like you. He just wants a little bit of DNA to go on and on and on. Well, guess what? Your DNA is not important, sir. It doesn't hold no significance. And this is that narcissistic thing of, yeah, I passed on my seed, because you ain't got nothing else to pass on. You're a millionaire, but guess what? You have not passed on what made you a millionaire onto your children. Look at all of the children from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. None of them achieved the level of success or notoriety that their father did. Why? Because what their father did is not their mission. Even though they try to do what their father did, they'll never be their father. Elon Musk can sit up here and have gazillion kids all he wants to. None of them will achieve the level and financial success of their father, because everybody has a different legacy. Everybody has a different life purpose. And to sit up here and to think, oh yeah, Muhammad Ali, same thing. You are here to be the best at what is meant for you, not your kids. Your kids have their own life to live. And it's such a selfish thing. People want to sit up here and say, women who don't have kids are selfish. Men who want to sit up here and say, I want to have kids to pass on my lineage. What lineage? What is your lineage? You mean your DNA? What makes your DNA special? Okay? Please tell me what is so special about your DNA that you have to make sure that other humans carry it, okay? Boom, headshot. Please. Are you immune from any and all diseases? you physically superior that you can break world records in Olympia? What is so superior about your DNA that you got to pass it down? Yeah, he's trash. And a lot of these trash men pass down their lineage to their DNA to trash kids. No offense. I'm not saying this. I look at you and I see nothing special. You Asian like sour milk left on an Alabama sun porch. Said this whole thing I left by DNA. Why? Ugh.
Has actually been selected for survival. You know, I've been married twice. Obviously, I have women who want to mate with me and bear my children.
Because you... Dude, that is nothing to brag about. There are dusties that don't even have a pot to piss in, and they don't even have a window to throw it out of that women are using to mate with. I've been married twice, so therefore, I have women who want to mate with me. Honey, there's dumbass women everywhere, worldwide. Boom, headshot. My question is, what status are those women? What level, tier are these women? You can get any gutter woman to have sex with you. You can get any gutter woman to sit up, and a low tier woman to want to have your baby. Look at how you gotta aim low. Yeah, I don't see you getting no daggone Jennifer Lopez, but then again, that's a bad example. I don't see you getting no Sydney Sweeney. I don't see women like that trying to have your baby. I don't see you trying to get a Melania Trump trying to have your baby. You are low tier. You can't get no better than women outside of the United States. Hence why you get the ones that are just basically slave minded. And you think that's going to be beneficial to your kids? Yeah, okay. You see how Myron turned out. Your kid's going to turn out messed up just like that. I'm just telling you.
And after this, I'll probably have some more.
If you're attracted to men, you can do so much better than people who talk this way.
Hey, Chad2Dad back. First of all, Jay-Ann is not a caretaker. She's a mother. She's a mother of her own children.
No, she is a caretaker. Why is he fighting with the internet or TikTok?
Right. She's a mother of her own children and she's a caretaker of you. Move on.
Chad2Dad here, coming at you with something to really trigger you, and it's the core of relationships. Aside from all the modern romanticism and social expectations in modern relationships, it comes down to propagation. It comes down to making children. And this one's going to really twist you. When it came to meeting and dating and marrying and having children with Jay-Ann, I was very specific in what I wanted. And right now all we're talking about is the core of the relationship, having children. Now, after the abduction of my first son, I was faced with two choices. One was to just sit and wallow in my misery and my longing. There was nothing I could do about that. And those of you who want to argue family law, just know that the last court order is very clear, that nothing can be done until the court can speak to my first son's baby mama, and that'll never happen because she's in Vietnam. The second choice that I had
with her new husband. Okay, there you go. Yay for her. She got away from you.
was to move on, to pursue my dreams of becoming a dad. Now, my doctors and my therapists and my lawyers all agreed. Move on.
Therapists, doctors, lawyers. Oh boy, this guy is a piece of work.
On. Don't sit and be a victim. So when I went on to OkCupid, I had the world at my fingertips. I could have gone anywhere in the world and matched and dated any woman. But I went to the Philippines, Manila in specific, because I live in Hawaii, and it's really a stone's throw from Hawaii to the Philippines. My first wife was also American Filipinas. I was very bonded with her father, and so, you know, I had a connection to the Philippine culture. So for those of you who are saying I just was preying on a poor country...
Oh, God. Y'all know I hate this. Y'all know I hate this. Hey, let me make a TikTok video and not pay attention to my child, who's going to sit up here and realize you're not paying attention to him or her, and now they're going to start yelling in the daggone camera. Listen, if you got kids, this isn't cute. It's distracting. And it makes you look like a bad father, which you are a bad father, by the way. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I am too old school, but first of all, I would never put my godkids on camera. But when I'm around my godchildren, the last thing I want to do is make a TikTok video. Well, I'm not on TikTok. It's a YouTube video. The last thing I want to do is make a video for Twitter. I don't want to do any of these things. I really don't understand. Hey, what is awesome about a video is neglecting my child and have him or her yelling while I'm talking on camera. Stop doing this. If you got kids and you cannot break away from them, then wait till they're taking a nap or wait until they're in the bed to make your damn videos. This is not cute. It's very distracting.
Women in a poor country, yeah, get out of here.
But you did. You very purposefully picked someone who did not have the money to sustain themselves. You could pick any country you want, as long as the women in that country were not self-sufficient.
That's why he had to go out to those countries. He had to be in a superior advantage, okay? Extreme advantage over any woman outside of the United States that live in these second or third world countries.
Oh, the Philippines is so close. You know what else is close? The country you're currently in.
When I met Jayanne, it was because, and I swiped on her, and it was because she was a prime genetic specimen.
Wow. If my husband referred to me as prime genetic specimen, dude, those are fighting words. Oh my God.
She was tall, she's thin, great musculature, great physique. And yeah, I was looking for someone to have children with that those children would get the best genetic stock. Now, I know that's creepy, and I know you're going to say, ooh, because most people, the common person, the consumer of romantic music, movies, and other stuff, don't think that way. You all think that relationships are based on love.
Nope, I don't think it's based on love. I think relationship, and this is just my definition, it's first of all based upon respect, which you don't have for her. Respect is numero uno. Okay? All right? Commitment, compatibility, and most of all, building each other up. With these types of one-sided relationship, somebody has to always be up while the other person is down. So, nah. Love ain't even in the top 5 for me. It's so easy to love. That's why I won't let nobody bring me no kitten. Nobody bring me. Well, we can't bring it because I don't know if our dog is gonna I think our dog would. Sorry, my dog would like a kitten. But I know that even if I don't like cats, a kitten, I know I'm gonna fall in love with the kitten after a couple of days because it's just obvious. Love is not hard. Respect seems to be hard for this guy, okay? Building her up. Also, she is not your best friend. She's a prime genetic specimen. So she's a thing to you. She is a mating specimen. She's just here for you to have your daggone babies.
They are, but they are also based on very primal instincts that you're not even aware of. But you know who is aware of it? The elites, the people in charge. They think that way. Do you think super rich people don't select at some level, either consciously or innately, for genetic improvement?
crazy one. What is that crazy one? That had her what is the she real crazy. What is the name? What is her name, y'all? If you say her name, I'll know exactly what you're talking about. What is that crazy one of Elon's baby mama? Grimes. There you go. Grimes. Does Grimes look like a prime specimen? This is prime specimen? This is prime specimen, really? Where? This is prime specimen? She looked like a girl. She looked like a little young child, so that's suspect, really. Boy, you better save that lot for yourself. Who else have a lot of babies and they are hold on. Wait a minute. Who else have babies? Yeah, Warren Buffett have kids. Nick Cannon is a Tyrone. I don't put Nick Cannon in this. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, JD. Zuckerberg's wife. I'm not even gonna pull up her picture. I'm not even gonna sully you. I'm not gonna even destroy you guys' eyes by pulling up Mark Zuckerberg's wife. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If just in case you guys had some food, I don't even want to pull up her damn picture. Child, please. Boy, these men he just be lying his butt off. According to Azalea Banks, Grimes smells like pennies, and Grimes confirmed it because she had shell castings in her Mackenzie Bezos is in her 50s, though. I do believe. Bezos' new wife can't have kids. So what I'm saying is like he's just lying.
What's going on? So don't kid yourself.
There's no way Beyonce decided to have kids with Jay-Z for his genetics. Chill.
And all men, whether they admit it or not.
But yeah, but they, okay, false comparison and Jay-Z. Okay, false comparison, and also Jay-Z wasn't a billionaire by then, and neither was Beyonce. So, false comparison. All right, but she didn't choose. I do believe Jay-Z may have groomed her or probably got in with her when she was underage. So, yeah, that's a different situation. I don't know. I don't like when people bring that in because you can't compare that relationship to anybody else's relationship. Beyonce was underage when she was messing around with old ass Jay-Z.
Not, whether they are conscious of it or not. When they are attracted to a woman, they are attracted to primal urges that they don't even understand.
Lots.
They want someone who's healthy. They want someone who is going to render healthy children.
This part about like wanting someone that's healthy and like subconsciously.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't respect, but none of these passport bros respect women. Okay. None of these manosphere, none of these red pill men respect women. They look at women as servants and as a whole to guaranteed sex every night or whenever they want, when they want some, right? So that's the thing about these type of men. And they're so transparent, baby. They are so transparent. I just want women who are worth their salt, women who know their worth, to stay clear away from these type of men. Stay clear away from them. You deserve better.
Being attracted to women because of their health. I like looked at my partner and I was like, "You have asthma, dude." We laughed real good.
So for those of you commenting the narrative that I'm just a creepy old man feeling my mortality. I just wanted to have a young woman to take care of me. Fine, think that way. But a lot of men, including myself, we think a lot deeper. This is my Roman Empire.
What is your Roman Empire? Mine is your main
What Roman Empire? Boy, this guy is really full of himself. This is my Roman Empire? Yeah, you can't even keep your princess in there. You can't keep your queen in there.
You women out there who are commenting, just understand, you live in the present. You live in the absolute now, in the moment, enjoying that fine dinner that you're eating, putting on your makeup, putting on a nice dress. It's all about the now. The feminine mind is about the now. The masculine mind is about the past and the future. It's on either side.
Wrong! 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 If that was true, we wouldn't have so many single baby mamas today. We wouldn't have you clowns talking about, oh man, they rape us in court. Oh, all these daggone women, they're taking all our money with child support. You don't think about the past or the future. You don't think about the past, the stupid mistakes that you're about to make in the present, how those men in the past made those mistakes, and you don't think about the stupid mistake you're about to make in the present, how that's going to affect you in the future. You only think about the present. You only think about the present. Women think about the future because we are the caregivers. We understand that if we go do this, they can do this, and we can come home to our children. I didn't want to have kids. Never wanted to have kids, but when I was a police officer, I really didn't want to have kids. Why? Because I never wanted nobody to come to my children and say, Mommy's not going to go home and not going to come home anymore because of something happened to her while she was at work. Women think about the future. We always think, if you go up into this room with this man, is he going to R-word you? If you allow some stranger that you met online to know to come into your house, what is he going to do to you? How are you going to protect yourself? We think about the future, not you, you lying ass MFer. You don't think about the goddamn future because you guys think about what you can do now. Who can you put your damn stick in now? How I can make money now. You're the ones who are getting scammed in crypto because you're thinking about the now. You think about the present. The biggest scammers are always men who are, the biggest victims of scammers are men. The people who die in ultimately with doing stupid stuff are men. You don't think, hey, if I get on this crotch rocket and go 130 miles per hour on a busy interstate, I could possibly fall underneath a freaking damn truck and die. No, nobody thinks more about the present than men. Mostly men. 99% of you only think about the present. That's why your insurance high. That's why your life insurance is high, because you don't think about the future. You don't even think about your consequences getting you unalive in the future. You don't think about the food that you eating gonna put you in a daggone early grave in the future. Women think about the future because we have to look out for kids and we have to look out for our family. We have to look out for our loved ones. We're the ones who think about our future, not your ass. You're a lying piece of shit. Oh my God, I cannot believe he'd sit up here and try to say that. Women don't think about the future. Men think about the past and the future. I'm telling you, if men thought about the future, they wouldn't be getting high levels of STDs right now. They wouldn't be complaining about all this child support they got to pay. They wouldn't be complaining about how the Jews are doing this and how the Indians are doing that. They don't think about nothing but the present. They live in the present. They do stupid stuff because of the present. Because they only worry about, not all, they are worrying about satisfying their urges now. Women can put it off. Women can be like, I can wait. I ain't got to do it now. Men got to have it now. Got to do it now. Now, I want now. The hell you talking about? All these stupid things these men be doing in the present, not even thinking about the future. Had another dumbass fall into his death doing not a TikTok video. He was actually doing something live on Instagram. Not thinking, hey, I'm on top of this building over here. with no parachute, and the wind can just blow my ass off because I only weigh $120 soaking wet. I could possibly die live here on camera. That triggered me so much. I couldn't believe what I'm hearing. Oh God. Oh my God. Nobody, no gender thinks more about the present than men. Statistically, this is a fact. Statistically, it just shows that you guys think nothing about the present. Remember, I want you to understand, the most famous hillbilly joke down here in the South is, what was the last words that Billy Bob said to, to Bubba? What were the last words Billy Bob said to Bubba before dying? Hey, Bubba, watch this. That's the present right there. That's the present. Women don't do no shit like that. We don't do nothing like that. They don't have no jokes like that about us. As a matter of fact, the conversation yesterday also proved women think about the future. What were we talking about yesterday? Y'all need to have y'all nest egg. Y'all need to prepare just in case you get one of these crazy ass men. Y'all need to make sure y'all have y'all coins. That was a conversation that women were having yesterday. Men weren't having that conversation. So I don't know what the hell you talking about. Women don't think about the damn present. Only women think about the daggone future. Sorry, you think women only think about the present. Women think about the future. Idiot.
Of the now. And my particular focus right now is the future.
My particular focus right now is TikTok getting banned, me being sad about it. Me being somehow more sad that I sat through everyone's life. You're boring. You're goes to the Philippines living. I don't care if you live in a 4-story.
Oh, okay. I think that's it. All right. What? My God. Oh my God. Please, TikTok, hurry up and come back, because I gotta catch up on this clown's content. That right there. Oh my God. And you know what? This right here just goes to show you all these stupid talking points by these red pillars, by these passport bros. And please tell these women to not buy this stuff. These guys are losers. They are failures. Again, when you can't get your own women in your own country, you are a loser. You are a reject. These women know that too. They know, damn, you can't get your own women in your own country? Child, please. You are only, and even the women you do get end up leaving you or divorcing you. I tried to open it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Let me try it again. Hold on. Let me try it again. Let me try it on my other browser. TikTok. Nah, you just lying, that shizzle. Stop listening to you. You're not really credible when it comes to stuff like that. TikTok is not opening. It opens only for people who have a TikTok account, but it's if you're not logged into a TikTok account, you can't watch TikTok. Go sit down. TikTok is available on pre-install and it's not available online. Yeah, I know. I just said that. The only way you can, yeah, if you logged in, if you guys are logged into your TikTok, you can be on TikTok. But if you're not logged in on TikTok, you can't see TikTok. So if you all, so that's the only way. Those of you who are on TikTok, you're logged in on TikTok. Running from you to another content. So that's the only reason, y'all. If y'all logged in on your TikTok, you can see TikTok. But it is not showing for anybody in America if you are not logged in. So and probably gonna, I don't know what they're gonna do about it come tomorrow. I'm about to delete TikTok. It's a brain rot. Eva, what? It's no. Let me tell you. Listen, I've had TikTok on my phone. How long have I had TikTok on my phone? It's one of those things where how should I say this? You have to just walk away from TikTok. And then again, in my defense, it's on my burner phone. So it's not my main phone that I'm using the TikTok on. But there was a time when I was on TikTok for a couple of days, for a couple of weeks, as a matter of fact. Like, I have not been on TikTok in... Actually, I did go on it. No. Let me take that back. I did go on it to see if I can log on. That's how I know I was able to log on. Well, not log on. I have TikTok on my burner phone. So I did go into TikTok to see if I can get in it. And I could get into the TikTok. I could see some videos and everything like that. Didn't let me know that it gave me that message about there's a ban on TikTok, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I don't know, all this other stuff, right? But it's just one of those things. Like, I can just walk away. Like, I can walk away from Twitter. All I know is that when I have time to just not deal with Twitter, I just stop dealing with it. And to me, Twitter is a bigger time waster than anything, than any platform. And it's like, if I can do it, you can do it too, Eva. You just got to practice it so you can learn how to walk away from it like you can walk away from a man. If you can walk away, listen, let me tell y'all ladies something, okay? Just listen to it. Listen to your auntie, okay? If you can walk away from social media, you can walk away from anybody. Honey, I'm the queen of walk away. Okay? There's so many people who saw the back of my head as I sashay away from their asses, okay? So I know how to walk away. I can walk away from anything, anyone, and won't even look back. So treat it like that. Cause like I said, TikTok if you want to know, out of all, I'm on Instagram. I have 3 Instagrams now. I have 3 Instagrams. I have a TikTok. I have, oh God, how many Twitters I have? I have 4 Twitters, 2 Facebook pages, not accounts, Facebook pages, and I have 4 YouTube channels. And guess what? I'm rarely online. I can walk away. By the way, I stay on the platforms that make me money, which is this platform. And that's why I'm looking so forward to being here tomorrow, because I got stretch. That's why I'm looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be here for the inauguration. So I got to get off of here and prep that. I'll be, oh God, 9:30. So I'm going to get up early. Gosh. Anyway, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine TikTok is the Asian Dusty, like race. Same with Twitter, Snapchat. I never had a Snapchat though. I never had a Snapchat. Snapchat just seems so nasty. I know it's not, but it's like Snapchat is just so naughty. Yep, I have 4 Twitters. I have this Twitter that you all looking at now. I have another Twitter that I'm logged into looking at this Twitter now. I have my domination, my ProDom Twitter, and then I have Amazon Bodyguard Twitter. So I have 4 Twitters. The biggest brain rot of all is Facebook. It's so ghetto over there. It's filled with remedial old people that can't differentiate an AI video from reality. See, look, Lisa said I have a TikTok, but I barely look at it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can walk away from all of that. But if you want to know the one that just keeps me tend to be stuck is the this damn Twitter. Twitter be having me, boy. I need to start walking away more often. So, all right, chat. If you guys want to join me tomorrow at the inauguration, I will be there tomorrow. I need to make a thumbnail for it and everything like that. So I will guess I'm gonna be there at 9:30. Dude, oh my God, dude. I better get, you know what? I'm a shield a lot. I'm like, hey, give me some money. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm like, give me some money. I mean, I want some money. I'm up here early in the morning looking this good. What y'all think this is? Shoot. All right, guys. Love you. I mean it. See you tomorrow. And if not, I'll see the rest of y'all on Wednesday. We will have Candace here and we will be on StreamYard. Okay? Later, taters.